Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Justin here, and today we're back with a brand new NBA video. And today's video, we're going to be talking about, well, one of the best teams in the league, and I would argue is the best team in the league, in the Los Angeles Lakers. I want to talk about what their roster is now and what they did in free agency that just makes their team so much better than I thought it was ever going to be, especially trading away a lot of the pieces like Kyle Kuzma, KCP. Say what you want about Kuz, but I think he's a piece nonetheless. So I want to talk about their starting five and their bench because SportsCenter did put out a picture or like a graphic. I will put it up like right here of their starting five, and I just disagree with the shooting guard position, which I'm pretty sure everyone does. And this was put up before they signed Kendrick Nunn, so I want to talk about that. But as we look at it right now with this graphic, it says that Russell Westbrook is going to be their starting point guard. And if I'm looking down here, I'm looking at the graphic. Then their shooting guard is going to be Wayne Ellington, which is just wrong. It's not going to be Wayne Ellington. Then LeBron James at small forward, obviously. Melo at power forward, and Anthony Davis. You know, Melo, I agree with. He's probably going to be starting for this team. I don't know if it's the best person they could get. Obviously, power forwards are kind of lacking on the market right now, especially with John Collins just signing, you know, that extension with the Hawks. So I want to talk about that shooting guard position real quick because they did sign Kendrick Nunn and Malik Monk. And I want to say that I think Kendrick Nunn is going to be the starting shooting guard. I know he's typically a point guard. I think he's a better fit at shooting guard, to be honest. Don't think he's as good of a playmaker as he could be, and a point guard would need to be for the squad. So they need a shooting guard, and it's either going to be Malik Monk or Kendrick Nunn. I think it's going to be Kendrick Nunn, but we'll see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised with either one of them, to be honest. But then obviously they traded for Russell Westbrook on draft day, and that's something that everybody has been talking about. And I did make a video on that. And they had the option between getting Russell Westbrook and Buddy Hield from the Kings, and they decided to go with Russell Westbrook, which is probably the smarter idea because of just everything that they're going through. Like, they needed a point guard. They're not going to sign Dennis Schroeder to that huge contract that he wants. And who else is going to be on the market? Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio got traded to Cavs. No, that's not going to happen. So getting Russell Westbrook, I like that move. Obviously, Buddy Hield would fit nicely too, getting that shooter that they need at that shooting guard position. But now that you see their moves, getting Malik Monk and getting Kendrick Nunn, I think it's perfectly fine. You know, obviously getting both of those guys on steals of deals. I believe Malik Monk was on a minimum deal and Kendrick Nunn was pretty close to it. So the Lakers just really got steals for their pieces, I guess, like at shooting guard specifically. And then Wayne Ellington does his thing. He's going to come off the bench. No chance he starts. So obviously LeBron's going to do his thing. And I like Russell Westbrook because he takes that playmaking liability, if you would call it, off of LeBron. So he doesn't have to do everything all the time. And then Carmelo Anthony can come in there and score, play a little bit of defense. Nothing great, but definitely score. And, you know, Anthony Davis, play defense and score. One of the best defenders like in the league. So now let's take a look at their bench after talking about their starting positions, because I believe their starting, you know, positions and what they have at the starting positions is fine. Obviously, as I said, Wayne Ellington probably isn't going to be starting at shooting guard, and if he does, I'll be shocked. But for this graphic, they said Kent Bazemore off the bench, which, yeah, they just signed Kent Bazemore. Malik Monk, Trevor Ariza, Dwight Howard is back again for the third time, and then Marc Gasol. So I really think that their bench is also solid, which is crazy because I thought their bench was going to be that lacking part in this team. And this is why I think that this is just the best team in the league, better than the Nets. I love the Nets, you know, obviously you have Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie, big three, like the biggest three in the league, I would say. But I just think this team is deeper than the Nets, and I think this team has a better shot of winning the finals. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if they match up in the finals, but I have the Lakers in 7. It's going to be close. So if it's really the Nets in 7, I would not be surprised, but I think it's the Lakers that are the better team here. And I don't know what's going to happen, man. Barring injuries, I think this is the best team. And hopefully there's no injuries, man. Because last year, injuries just ruined it for me personally. Like, I'm partially a Suns fan. Like, I enjoy watching the Suns. I wouldn't say I'm a full-blown Suns fan. I enjoy watching the Suns. And to see them make the finals was awesome and all that. But really, did they really deserve it? To be debated. But yeah, play a team that's in front of you, and that's what's going to happen this year. It happened last year, so really can't complain. Hopefully, there's not as many injuries this year as there was last year, and hopefully the Lakers can make that run and win that another chip. just like they did in the bubble. Obviously, on Twitter, if you guys don't go on Twitter, everybody calls LeBron James LeMickey James because he won at Disney. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, let's go Lakers fans. Hopefully you guys can win a chip this year. That's my vote. If I were to gamble on it and bet on it, I'm putting my money on the Lakers. So if you guys did enjoy, remember to like, subscribe. We're on that road to 200 subscribers. And if you guys did enjoy, not only do all that, but turn on that post notification, man. We're trying to post 2 times a day. I'm starting a podcast up. So yeah, I'm trying to post 2 times a day, if not at least once. So yeah, guys, it's been Jelson. Peace.